Wicked. Wicked tones, you know.
We have this gym and we have this machine in here. A lot of gyms don't have this machine, but they have row machines like the Nautilus there. Or for any type of like chest supported row that we've been over 1,000,000 times. But just to get into that point of like this whole culture of like over contracting, it's carrying over into every body part. It's not just biceps like we were talking about, it's about back as well. And this is the number one problem I see when I train people on back, or people come to me for back for help in developing their back. It's like, there's a guy I saw, he's like, I guess he's a respected coach. I don't really fucking know, but he grabs this thing and talks about like this contractile force. Like, so this dude's like squeezing up into here, like pinned against these shin pads, pins against the fucking chest pad, and it's this violent pull. It's like, no joke, that fast, like this. Obviously, whatever the fuck he's got on there, who gives a shit? What does it matter? Because it's not doing shit. It's just you jamming off here and leaning back and pulling, right? It's just like, you have to ask yourself, like, look at the example and tell me if you want to, like, if you have any type of, like, they have any resemblance to the work they're trying to create or the form, the size they're trying to make, right? So this over pulling shit, like on bicep, this over squeezing here, this leaning back like we just did with the fucking tucking in tight here and getting all this pressure, and then like they're just literally getting enough tension to let the arm go out so that they can like belly check this thing and squeeze up into it. Because again, that type of thinking is contraction over anything and weight over anything. And if you have a guy that you're following that's promoting that type of like style of lifting, run from that dude as far as you can, because that shit is gonna get you nowhere fast. All it's gonna get you is you fucking massive traps, massive fucking upper shoulders, upper back. You're just gonna be like this thing walking around. Because I guarantee you the same way as promoting that shit with the over contracting of the back, because we all understand, like we need to understand that back isn't about contracting. We only contract our back on like one pose in bodybuilding, and that's the rear double. And we're literally squeezing and we open and we rock and close in it wherever we want to do set it, right? In a lat spread, we squeeze to grab and we open. So each pose, the back is open. It's not contracted fully. It's opened. One's a little more contracted, one's wide open, right? So why are we promoting exercises that make us have pinched backs when we need to be on stage with width? So when these guys I had a guy write me the other day, what's the best exercises for V-taper? Fucking blow my brains out with that question, but fucking, it's lat development. So if you don't have lats, you don't have taper from your waist up. Like that's the illusion of the lat inserting, coming up under your armpit, creating a small waist. Even if you have a blocky waist like mine, you can look like you have a tiny waist if you have massive lats, because it's all visual, right? So to say like this exercise is for V-taper, this size is for thickness, blah, blah, like guys, chill out, man. You don't even know how to train back. Worry about that shit later. Try developing your back first. You know what I mean? So understanding that this like over yanking thing, or trying to get 5-6 plates on the fucking every racket, every tier of this pull, and just leaning back and then letting it go, oh, like quaking. I'm talking like these motherfuckers are holding this thing back here at 6 plates, and they're like, and you see them like shaking, and then shouldering again. It's like, guys, your back works by opening and closing, by coming around, squeezing through, rocking back, rocking forward, tipping over, tipping back. This is how we train our back in terms of like mobility. It doesn't work like straight lines, sit up tall and pull things to it. It does to a degree, but we can only get contraction to where our elbows will drop to. And if we're straight up and down, we're here. If I'm arched, I'm here. If I'm arched more, I'm here. If I'm angled more, I'm here. I can keep digging my elbow down, keep pulling elbows up into my back, right? It's like, you have to know that. Like this is day one shit. Like this is, you missed the fucking syllabus. Like this, they handed out the syllabus and you were like, fuck it. I'm just gonna like figure out what we're doing on the fly. It's like, no, I told you in the syllabus what we're doing. Laid everything out. Like, this is how you do this, how you do this. So we want to create this environment, obviously, we said fucking 10,000 times on this channel, with hips back and chest up and sit down. You can be set in here in your tight posture, but release from here and rock up through. Smooth. So I'm sliding hand back, lifting chest up through. Keeping constant tension on a back that's molding around a back pad, squeezing up through a back pad. I'm using this as leverage to arch and rock up through. That's why it's here. It's not here to fucking hump. You know what I mean? It's not a sex toy. You're trying to fucking get in here and like, these guys, like, the younger generation's in trouble if we're gonna be listening to these dudes.